Have you ever noticed how the most confident people aren't the loudest in the room, but the clearest today? We're diving into something surprisingly simple that can transform your dating life. And it's not about pickup lines or manipulation tactics, it's about authentic confidence. I'm going to share a communication technique that's helped thousands of my clients build genuine connections. It's so straightforward, you might be skeptical at first, but stick with me because the science behind it is fascinating. Did you know that just two simple words can completely change the way women see you? It might sound unbelievable, but when used correctly, they can transform how you interact with women and how they perceive you. These words aren't magic, but they hold a certain power, especially when spoken with confidence and purpose. In today's video, I'm going to break down how this straightforward phrase can make you instantly more attractive to women, why it works so well, and most importantly, how to integrate it into your daily interactions. Welcome back to Stoic HQ. Today, we're revealing the two magic words that can instantly make you more attractive to any woman. These words aren't just powerful, they're rooted in Stoic principles that will help you build confidence, clarity, and leadership. If you're ready to transform how women see you, stick around. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell, and let's get started. Why most men struggle to spark attraction. One of the biggest mistakes men make when talking to women is being overly accommodating or indecisive. It's understandable. Most guys want to seem polite, easygoing, and agreeable. But here's the problem, too. Much flexibility makes you appear unsure of yourself. You've probably heard or maybe even said things like, "We can do whatever you want." Or, I don't know. You decide while this might seem like a good way to keep things smooth and drama-free, it actually has the opposite effect. It makes a woman feel like you lack confidence and direction. Two things that are absolutely crucial for attraction. Women are naturally drawn to men who know what they want. So when you constantly defer to her or avoid making decisions, you're subconsciously signaling that you're not the leader. She's instinctively looking for the two words that change everything. So what's the secret? What's the simple phrase that instantly shifts how a woman perceives you? The answer is "I want." It might seem too simple to be effective, but trust me, when used correctly, it communicates strength, decisiveness, and leadership. Women are naturally attracted to men who take charge, and saying "I want" makes it clear that you know what you're doing. Here's why this works so well. 1, it shows confidence. 2, it eliminates uncertainty. 3, it positions you as a leader. 4, it makes your intentions clear. Now let's talk about how to use these words in real-life situations to get the best results. How to use. I want to attract women. This isn't about just randomly throwing "I want" into every sentence. It's about using it with intention. Let's break down some specific situations where you can apply this technique effectively when asking a woman out. Most men often ask women out in a way that comes across as hesitant or unsure. A typical example of a weak invitation might sound like, "Hey, if you want, we could maybe grab a drink sometime." This approach lacks confidence and can make you seem indecisive. Now compare that to a more assertive statement, "I want to take you out for dinner this Friday." This version is clear, direct, and shows that you're taking charge. You're not seeking permission or approval, you're leading the interaction. And here's the key. Women are naturally drawn to men who demonstrate confidence and decisiveness. However, it's important to clarify that this approach isn't about being pushy or controlling. If she's unavailable or not interested, that's completely okay. The goal isn't to force her into anything, but to communicate your intentions with clarity and self-assurance by framing your invitation. In this way, you're sending a strong signal that you know what you want, and that level of confidence is undeniably attractive. It shows that you're a man who takes initiative, and that's a quality women find appeal. So while being respectful of her response, don't shy away from expressing your desires with certainty. This small shift in how you communicate can make a significant difference in how you're perceived when starting a conversation. Many men find it challenging to approach women because they fear rejection. This fear often leads to overthinking, causing them to sound hesitant or unsure. For instance, a weak approach might sound like, "Hey, I was wondering if maybe we could talk." This kind of phrasing lacks confidence and can come across as timid. Now let's apply the I want principle to the same situation. I want to get to know you better. Let's talk, notice the difference. The second version is straightforward, confident, and leaves no room for ambiguity. Instead of dancing around your intentions, you're expressing them clearly and openly. Women appreciate men who are direct because it reflects self-assurance and security in who they are when you communicate with confidence. It shows that you're comfortable in your own skin and know what you want. This approach not only makes a stronger impression, but also sets the tone for a more meaningful interaction by being upfront and assertive. You demonstrate that you're someone who takes initiative, a quality that women naturally find attractive. So the next time you approach someone, remember clarity and confidence. Go a long way when expressing your desires in a relationship. Once you're in a relationship, the I want technique becomes even more impactful. Many men tend to fall into the habit of letting their partner make all the decisions, thinking it's considerate or accommodating, while being thoughtful is important. Constantly saying things like whatever you want is fine can unintentionally make you appear passive or indecisive over time. This can weaken your presence in the relationship instead. Try phrasing your intentions with confidence. I want to spend more time with you this weekend. Let's plan something fun together. This approach shifts the dynamic rather than sounding passive or indifferent. You're taking initiative and showing that you're actively invested in the relationship. It communicates that you value your time together and are willing to take the lead in creating meaningful experiences. This doesn't mean you're disregarding her preferences. It's about balancing consideration with assertiveness. By expressing your desires clearly, you demonstrate confidence and leadership qualities that strengthen the connection and keep the relationship dynamic healthy and engaging. It shows her that you're not just along for the ride, but are an active participant who's committed to making things happen. Confidence versus arrogance, the fine line. Now, before you go overboard with this, I need to clarify something important. Confidence is not the same as arrogance. Saying I want should never sound like a demand. This isn't about being controlling or disrespectful. It's about expressing your intentions clearly while still being open to her input. For example, let's say you tell her, I want us to go out for dinner tomorrow. If she responds with, I can't tomorrow, I have plans, a confident and respectful response would be, no problem. How about Saturday? Instead, this keeps the conversation balanced. You're asserting what you want, but you're also being flexible and understanding. A woman will always appreciate a man who knows what he wants. But if you become rigid, demanding, or dismissive of her desires, you'll quickly come off as self-centered, and that's a major turnoff. The challenge, try this for 1 week. Now that you know the power of I want, it's time to put it into action. Here's my challenge for you. For the next 7 days, I want you to use this phrase at least 5 times a day, whether it's at work, in casual conversations, or when talking to women. Start practicing this technique. And here's the best part. You don't even have to limit this to dating. You can use it in all areas of your life. Instead of saying, I guess I'll go to the gym, say I want to hit the gym today. Instead of saying, I might try that new restaurant, say I want to check out that new place for dinner. When you start saying, I want with confidence, you'll notice an immediate shift in how people respond to you. They'll start seeing you as someone who is sure of himself, and that alone will make you more attractive. That's it for today. Start using these 2 magic words in your daily life and watch how your interactions with women transform. Remember, confidence is key and stoicism is your guide. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Stoic HQ, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next upload. Drop a comment below and let me know how these words worked for you. Until next time, stay strong, stay stoic, and keep leading with purpose.